look in the mirror, man, you so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now, because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to be talking about right now is a topic of discussion. I'm going to address the fact that modern women, black women in particular, who are committing children identity theft. What do I mean by that? I'm talking about any time that a black lady uses her children or child social security number, birthday, to put light bills in her name, to put the gas bill in her name, using her child or children's personal information to get a lease. I'm going to cover that, and in this video, this reaction video, I will have facts, data, and statistics to provide you as well. But let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to have two women who are going to actually give you their experience of going through that. 1 second as I pull it up on the screen for you. There it is.
But black parents, please stop putting your bills in your kids' name. I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying to be able to talk. But y'all, when I tell y'all I just turned 28 2 weeks ago, why am I still being punished for shit that happened before I was even an adult is crazy to me. Now, my mama probably gonna be mad at making this video, but it's like, if I still gotta deal with it, you gonna have to hear about it. Let me vent, let me cook. But it's like, y'all, my mama put my name on her lease when I was in high school. Mind you, in high school, you are 18, so you are legally old enough to sign a lease. Y'all, she ended up getting evicted. And so, first of all, she got evicted after I moved out. I signed a lease when I was still living with her, obviously. But then when I moved out, she ended up getting evicted. Y'all, when I tell y'all this company, Gardner Properties in Michigan, yes, I'm calling y'all out because I understand motherfuckers gotta pay what they owe, but it's like, it's 10 years later. Why the fuck are y'all still bothering me when y'all garnish my wages, my Taco Bell check? Mind y'all, I'm 18, 19. I think I was 19 when they started garnishing my wages.
Bingo, bingo, bingo. A lot of you mothers are doing this to your daughters. A lot of you mothers are doing this to your sons, and you are not giving them a chance to even compete with everyone else in life because you're messing it up before they even start life. They underneath your roof. They are depending upon you as dependents. They are hoping that they're going to have a great example as a mother. They are hoping that their mothers are going to take perfect care of them. Now, this also applies when you got men doing it too, but majority of the time it's the women who does this. Most men don't do this. It's a very small percentage who do that. The majority of the time it's the women. And this woman right here is telling you that her mother did this to her, okay? You wicked, evil, selfish women. Why do you care so much about yourself? Why are you so selfish that the one that you gave birth to becomes collateral damage to your self-entitlement, to your selfishness? Mama sees what she wants, therefore I'm gonna sacrifice my child to get it. Now that child, 19 years old, not even old enough yet to drink legally, was getting her check garnished because of what mama did. That is evil. That is sickening. That is disgusting. Okay? And you wonder why a lot of these young black women have so many issues with their mothers. You wonder why so many of these young black women say that their mothers are toxic and don't want to have any type of relationships with them whatsoever because mama has burned them. Mama has given them their possibly first official trauma bond, traumatizing them. Now these daughters, these young children, these youngsters, young men and women have to work to fix their credit. They have to work to save money. They got to pay off creditors. They got to do all these things. They can't get loans. They can't get a car loan. They can't get a house loan. You have just really stunt their growth. They have to deal with the consequences of having a wicked parent. And that can take years. Let's keep going before I put the facts and data up.
18, 19, I think I was 19 when they started garnishing my wages. y'all start garnishing my wages. Y'all took my state taxes multiple times. This is when I was in the workforce. And now, 10 years later, y'all still coming for me, and now y'all trying to come for my spouse. Like, what? If it was me that did this, I would understand, because it's like, you owe this, but this is something I did not do. I was a kid. When your parents tell you to, sign this, you're like, sign this so we can move. You're gonna do it. It's your parent, right? But it's like, I'm still being punished for this shit 10 years fucking later. Then on top of that, I have never been able to get a light bill in my name, because there was a light bill in my name before I was a fucking adult. Like, thank God for my fucking husband, because what would I do? Like, bro, like, this shit is so fucking frustrating, bro. And what's sad is I'm not the only one. I'm not the only black girl, especially black girls. I'm not the only black girl that has experienced this shit, bro. Like, and black boys too, y'all not exempt. I just feel like it's most likely to happen to black girls. But bottom of the line, stop putting stuff in y'all kids' name, because 9 times out of 10, if you mess your credit up, you're gonna mess theirs up too. And let them get a fair chance at life.
That's right. 10 years of dealing with what mama did. And then the creditors and all them folks are coming after her husband. And she said, thank God I got a husband. That's something that a lot of y'all can't say. A lot of y'all are stuck having to deal with this burden by yourself because you're too good for a man. All men are dogs and no man can't help you. But this woman had enough common sense to find her a husband that can support her. She couldn't get a light bill in her name. So that means she couldn't probably get an apartment in her name. She can't get gas in her name. She can't get no type of utility in her name because mama fucked her over. Now, let me put some facts on the screen for you right quick. 1 second as I pull it up. You're going to be amazed at this information. Let's get it. Make sure it's on the screen. Yeah, okay. Now it says here, Aura, A-U-R-A, where I got this from. It says, over 915,000 children were victims of identity theft from July 2021 to July 22, with over 67% claiming they personally knew perpetrator. Okay, it's talking about mamas and stuff. Now, what is the penalty of this, right? Now it says here, it does not differentiate between the two, and both scenarios are considered identity theft of a child, depending on many items of identifying information the accused has of the child. The crime can be charged as follows: state jail felony, 5 items or less, up to 2 years if in prison if convicted. So you can go to prison for this, and it is a state jail felony, well, at least in Texas. Let's read this. Now, child identity theft refers to the fraudulent use of a minor's personal identifiable information. Scammers may be after financial gains, such as opening bank accounts, obtaining credit, applying for loans, or making purchases. Criminals would target sensitive information such as a child's social security number, which parents receive soon after the child is born. Other personal information at risk includes the following: date of birth, birth certificate, home address, social media account credentials. Now, this is talking about criminals, and it's also talking about that mother who is using her child information to get any of that stuff I've just mentioned. It is called child identity theft. Well, you should just call it being ghetto, but it actually has a name: child identity theft. You are a criminal. Okay. One more thing. It says here on my the data here, parents already have access to all the personal information and documents needed for identity fraud. When a thief has a child's PII, they can carry out various types of child identity theft, such as, and I think we know about these in the hood, right? Creating or opening a credit card in a child's name, using a child's social security number to claim government benefits, which we know we see that in the hood, filing fraudulent income tax returns under a child's name, applying for a loan using a child's clean credit history, getting a driver's license in a child's name. That is just low. That is just trifling. Okay. But we have women who do those things. Now I'm going to show you another black lady who's going to also speak on this. 1 second, please, as I pull it up. But we know this a lot. We know this goes on in the neighborhood like this. But what you're doing, you are handicapping the next generation. You're not helping them. You're making things harder for them. Okay. Here we go. Must the back help us?
And I just want to speak to the parents. The parents who always going to put shit in their kids' names. Like, y'all can't, why aren't y'all, give y'all kids an opportunity to fuck their own name up. That is just so selfish, because there's no way your kid should have bad credit by the time he get out of high school. Like, that's just terrible. Stop putting apartments in your kids' names. Please. Stop putting lights in your kids' names. Stop putting credit cards in the kids' names. You done fucked your shit up. Now you want to fuck your kid up. Like, come on, like, you supposed to be the parent. Why are you fucking your kid name? There's no way your son should be 2 years old, and got about 4, 5, 6 evictions.
Damn.
Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about this shit, because this shit is just getting old. Y'all old hoes need to stop. Stop putting things in your kid's name, because you done messed your damn name up. Now you want to mess your kid name up. Stop.
6 evictions while you're 6 years of age. And she talking to you women. She said, y'all hoes. Because that's who do it most time. It's the women. It's not the men. It be women who do this shit. I got nothing for you. This is going to be a lady who actually processes some type of applications. And she ran across this where a woman tried to use her child's information to get what she wanted. We're going to take a look and see what she got to say. 1 second. There it is.
Oh boy, I got a story time about that. So I was working at DTE in the customer call center, right? So you do your little spiel, thank you for calling DTE, blah blah blah. So this lady called, she talking about I'm trying to start services in my name. Okay, cool, no problem. I could set you up with that. So we're going through the whole little spiel, right? The name, the first name, last name, social security number, right? And we get to the fucking birthday, and I'm like, okay, what's your date of birth? So you know how today is March 19th, 2024, right? She said her birthday was March 18th, 2023. Come on now, be fucking for real. I'm not about to let you. So then I'm like, ma'am, I'm not about to start services in your kid's name. She got mad. She told me I got a $3,000 bill on my license, blah, blah, blah.
It ain't the kid's fault. And also, there's nothing wrong with my audio. That's how that clip came out, kind of muffled a little bit. But yeah, so what if you got $3,000 that you owe because you put your dumb ass self in a situation where you owe somebody $3,000? That ain't the kid's fault at all. One more, we'll be out of here. Boy, it just shit. Listen to what this woman got to say.
Stop putting motherfucking bills in your kids' names. This shit's not cute or funny, and most of you don't have a strategy to actually build their credit. You're just dodging shit. Stop it. We still recovering from essentially telling your.
That was a very short clip, but yeah, she's basically telling you stop doing the same shit like I'm telling you. It's a pathetic woman who does that. Okay, you don't mess up your life enough, and you don't care about nobody else, so now you want to take it out on the children's credit. You want to try to get to the next level by sacrificing your child. You exploiting your child. You know what I mean? It just what it is. It's terrible. Anyway, you let me know what y'all think about this topic in the comments. I'm sure a lot of you know people who do this. Tell them motherfuckers to stop. Anyway, y'all have a good one now, yeah?